Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, my channel. I don't know, my kids are on here occasionally, but they don't really like to be recorded, so totally fine, respect it. I do it as a hobby and something to do when I feel like I need something to do. Anyway, today is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there, no matter what that looks like. Stepfathers, biological fathers, even the pet fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. We are smoking some ribs today for dinner, so hopefully that turns out really well. I'll have you guys take a peek at that real quick. Hold on. Look at those. They look so good. So that is what we are making for dinner tonight. Yeah, it is Sunday. Whole nother start to the work week starts tomorrow. My 17-year-old Caden, he has a football thing on Thursday and Friday at the University of Oregon, so that should be fun. We're going to go play some football at Autzen Stadium. I took those couple of days off work so that I could go out there and watch him. Went to it last year just for one day, and it was a load of fun. We really enjoyed. I should say I really enjoyed, but he seemed to really enjoy it too. It's always fun to go watch your kids play sports. So anyhow, I thought I would bring you guys out here for a mid-June garden tour because it has been a little while. Things have definitely gotten bigger and there's a lot of stuff growing. So in fact, these peppers I think I need to relabel because some of them I'm not sure what they are anymore, and time will tell when I go to pick them apparently. But let's flip you around here and take you through what we got. All right, look at all of this. Those pepper plants have gotten huge. You can just see how tall they are. They still have plenty of room to grow, but they're looking really happy. Same with the petunias that are growing in here are looking really good too. But look at how big, oh, where is this little guy? Look how big this pepper has gotten since I showed you last. He's huge. That again is the Ajvarski pepper. But we just have little bell peppers and all of that growing all through here. Looks like we got ourselves a little Ajvarski pepper right here too. And leave these guys here. Oh, sorry about that. These guys in here, I believe, are Cubanelle peppers. So yeah, all of our peppers are looking really good. We have one broccoli plant left in this pepper bed, but otherwise, those are looking fantastic. So we've got our straggler, didn't have room for it, tomato plants over here. They're not doing so hot. I might need to get them out of there. But over here, we have our cucumber plants that are just starting to take off here. I need to start training those guys to climb up this trellis, but there's that there, as well as those guys there. And some broccoli that quickly went to seed because the weather changed drastically, like it has been. There's some there too. I need to pick those out and give them to our chickens. But and clearly over here, some of them we already have. Those are tops to some of our garlic that I've already taken out of the ground. And our cabbages there look great. And then over here, down here, we have more of our cucumbers. And we have more cucumbers here, as well as a tomato plant that I need to do something with because it is getting huge and getting out of control and trying to smother out our cantaloupe. Those are looking good though. And then on this side across from the cantaloupe, we have a very happy sunflower and our Armenian cucumbers, which look like they're trying to get some buds on them. So that's pretty cool. These I need to get trellised up and latch them onto the trellis here also. As well as on the other side, I have lettuce there that I need to get out and give to the chickens also. And we have ourselves more sunflowers and a couple of crazy wild out of control tomato plants that I need to do something with. These here are volunteer nasturtiums from last year, so I'm curious because I don't remember what kind I had planted here last year, so we'll see what comes up. And volunteer flowers, got another one there in the middle. Flowers going back there on the zucchini plant. And then some more cantaloupe here, as well as a random volunteer tomato that I need to pull out. And then another crazy tomato here in the middle I need to do something with. And some more sunflowers there on the end. And if we come over to this side here, we have another sunflower there, some more cantaloupe. And then back over here is where our peppers and cucumbers are. Again, cabbage back in there looking really, really good. And then our strawberries are starting to fizzle out. But we still have some fruit going. The ones in this bed are June bearing, so they're not supposed to go all summer, but I know they go a little longer than they say. Let's see if I can get in. Oh, I was gonna try and see if I can get a picture of that dragonfly, but he flew away. And our asparagus is wild and crazy, as well as all the tomatoes, all the strawberries that are back in there too. And back over here, we have our huge row of tomatoes. Oops. And we have a ton of tomatoes growing. They look good. I believe this right here is a pineapple tomato. And then back in here, just all kinds of other tomatoes and a couple, actually, let's take you over here. I believe we have ourselves some volunteer tomatillos. This is where our tomatillos were last year, and that's really what they look like. Look at the apples on this tree. It is loaded. We are about to have some good eats and potentially some applesauce making in the next few months once these mature all the way. And then back over here, we have a couple of ginormous sunflowers. It's actually been raining all day today. It hasn't rained in months, it feels like. So it's taken a break and the sun's peeking through. That's why I decided to come out and get this video shot. Down here we have ourselves some of those little Jack B. Little pumpkins looking good. And there's another view of our zucchini. And of course, another volunteer tomato. Don't know what it is, but might let it grow, we'll see. And then if you follow up this branch here, these are Honeycrisp apples. Looking absolutely beautiful. These are our favorite apples that we grow. We actually have 2 trees of these Honeycrisps. They are, we have one in the backyard here, and then we have one also in our front yard that is loaded as well. And on this side, just behind us, we have ourselves another sunflower, as well as some beans growing. Another sunflower. I love these little striped petunias here. A little hidden snapdragon in the middle of the beans. And it looks like I need to replant some of these bean seeds in this area where the spinach used to be. Looks like it has really shoddy germination, so we'll get in there and get some more planted. It looks like we actually have some little beans growing. So here pretty soon, we'll be able to harvest these and they'll be delicious. These ones I believe are cantellini beans I have planted here. I'll have to go and double check, but I'm almost certain. A lot of more little baby beans right in there. Ugh, can't wait. And along here, we have more tomato plants. And somewhere in here, we have a bunch of cherry tomatoes growing. Look at those. Really excited for those. And then our pear tree, or peach tree, I mean, has taken on some new growth, so that's fantastic. This Comice pear, pear tree is getting some height to it. Looking forward to that growing bigger and better next year and hopefully get some fruit. And some of our garlic we have growing back here. It looks like it's just about ready to start getting harvested here soon. Maybe in a couple more weeks. And then of course, our giant pear tree. Bartlett pear. Right there is one of our Bartlett pears. Our pear tree blossomed a lot this year, but didn't give us much fruit because our Comice pear I want to use for pollination purposes as well as food. And it didn't really blossom this year because it was the first year in the ground, so we'll see what next year brings. Our flowers, I need to come through here and cut a lot of this back and reweed it because as you can see there's a lot of thistle growing that I don't want in there. I need to come through and get those all out. Check out the artichokes. Some of them are going to seed for sure. That guy is opening up. These are so pretty when they have a chance to bloom out. Blueberry row here, looking good. Again, needing to be reweeded. That looks terrible. But we got a lot of blueberries going. Look at this bundle of blueberries. This is the peaches and cream blueberry. Still fully just loaded full of blueberries. Since last time I showed you, they've definitely gotten bigger. And these are delicious. Can't wait for those guys. And some of these guys got a little trampled this year, so they're not in the best of shape, but they'll produce something in the future. And then back here, where I need to weed a little bit and finish pulling out the last few things of garlic, we have hardneck garlic back here. We have the early Oregon tomatoes there. You can see some tomatoes growing. There's actually quite a few in here. I always get excited for green tomatoes because I know that means delicious food in the near future. And then our onions, which are doing very poorly this year, as well as I think that must have been a broccoli that reseeded itself and went to seed again. So who knows what'll grow in its place this next year. Grapes. Shall we talk grapes? And grapes. And grapes. For days. Look at these guys. Look at those itty bitty baby grapes. Loads of them. I have to trim back this coming fall or spring or whatever it is. I've never had to trim them yet, so that way they don't grow into the yard and the dogs get them. Just blocking my entrance into my shed. And this over here is a different type of grape, so it's a little further behind on its development, but it also is just loaded with baby grapes. And then down here we have those golden raspberries ready to go. Oh, and got stuck on the branch there. Need to come out here and pick these. I actually want to make some... Oh, will it focus? No, it will not. All right. And I don't know what's going on with the raspberry plant there, but it does not look happy. But we've been out here plucking all kinds of raspberries off of our Tulameen raspberry plants. Most of them look healthy and happy. That one probably could have stayed on there another day, but let's see. But yeah. So as I snack on those raspberries, I just pulled off the plants. And the airplanes fly above us, so you can't hear me. At least the weather held off, so I could get a quick little garden tour in for you guys today. I know I've been promising one for the last couple weeks, but if you haven't watched my other videos, our pup, who just turned 5 about 2 weeks ago, was diagnosed about a week ago with osteosarcoma in his hind leg. So it's been a lot of vet appointments for him, trying to figure out treatment options and what would be best for him in the time being. The cancer he has is not curable. It is in his bone, just below his knee and his hind leg. So been trying to work on raising funds for that and supporting him in the best ways that we can. So if you haven't seen us, that is why. It's been pretty stressful. He's a good boy, and we thought we had many, many, many more years left with him. And we may still. They don't really know how this disease runs its course. Sometimes it's very, very short, and sometimes dogs live their full extent of their life. So that is what's been preoccupying me in my extra time that I didn't really have. Anyway, so I'll keep you guys posted on him too. I have posted a couple of videos about that within the last week. But we're moving forward. He is going to have a procedure done here, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. He will have an amputation that will help remove the pain away from him once it is healed, and potentially could prevent it from spreading, or spreading as quickly as it could if we just did nothing at all. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great day, great Father's Day, and good maybe reset day for you and start to the week. We're going to continue cooking our ribs here on the smoker and enjoy that and kind of just relax for the rest of the day. All right, guys, we will see you again soon. Have a great week. Bye, guys.